You mistake madness for power. You are a jester, a shrieking spirit of disorder unshackled by reason. But chaos is not strength, it is the absence of it. You dance through the streets like a specter, but you leave behind nothing but ruin. I have seen what happens when there is no structure, no discipline. The weak suffer. The strong remain unchallenged. You do not break the powerful, you amuse them. But I reshape the world. I do not seek laughter nor chaos nor fleeting indulgences. I seek dominion. You have no purpose, no design, no legacy. You are the shadow of a fire, flickering wildly but burning nothing. A mere echo of destruction, forgotten when the dawn arrives.
Oh, but you don't get it, big guy. See? You're trying to build something. You and your grand visions, your order, your discipline. But what happens when you put up walls, Bane? People start wondering what's outside them. See, I don't amuse the powerful. I expose them. You, with your brute strength, your strategy, your oh-so-serious speeches. You think people fear you? No. No. They respect you. And respect, my dear masked friend, is just a polite version of fear. But me? I make them stare into the abyss. I liberate them. No hierarchy, no rules, no obedience. Just truth. And the truth is funny.
You strip men of law and structure, and you do not free them. You unmoor them. A man without direction is not a man at all. He is a beast. Strength must be honed, focused, given purpose. Without it, you have nothing but dust. Your kind does not build. You do not reign. You only consume, spread, infect. But what is the value of a fire that does not warm, a storm that leaves only wasteland? Strength is not merely power, it is will, it is control. You are wind without weight, a scream lost in the void. I am the force that bends men's spines and reshapes the world in my image.
But my dear, hulking, overgrown philosopher, what is a world of order without the occasional shake-up? See, you want control, but the tighter you hold on to something, the more it slips through your fingers. And here's the kicker. You're not free either. Oh no. You're a prisoner of your own dogma. You walk in chains, believing they are armor. You call yourself a master of fate. But what are you without the rules you cling to? Just another man, scared of the dark, pretending that his will means anything in the grand joke that is existence.
Power is not an illusion. It is the foundation upon which all things are built. You laugh because you do not understand what it means to carry weight. You are a phantom, a whisper of madness, but I am the storm, the avalanche, the force that reshapes the earth. You mock control, yet you wield none. You fancy yourself the great liberator, but you are a disease, and diseases are cured. The world has no need for you, Joker. You are a tremor, a fleeting quake in the foundation of something far greater than you will ever comprehend.
The world doesn't need me? Oh, but it does. You think I'm a tremor? No. I'm the little voice in the back of people's heads that whispers. Why not? I'm the grin in the darkness when the rules don't work anymore. See, you take people and break them. You force them into obedience. Me? I give them a choice. And do you know what's really funny? When you strip away the consequences, the rules, the punishment, they always choose chaos. That's the joke, Bane. That's the joke.
I forge men in the fire of discipline. Fear, true fear, is a crucible. It reveals a man's limits. It forces him to grow. You, however, are not a force of revelation. You are an abyss, Joker, a hollow, endless pit swallowing those too foolish to resist. You do not strengthen men, you make them weak. You offer indulgence in destruction, but destruction without design is waste. I have no patience for waste.
Tsk, tisk, tisk. And I have no patience for you, my dear masked musclehead. You forge men, you say? Oh, isn't that adorable? Like a blacksmith hammering out little tin soldiers. But me? I show people what they really are. You, with your tests, your discipline, your strength. You think you're doing them a favor, but all you're doing is replacing one chain with another. The real revelation, the real horror, is that there's nothing at the center of it all. Just the punchline.
You think conflict is a game. You are mistaken. Conflict is necessity. Strength does not emerge in comfort. It is forged in war, in suffering. You thrive in destruction because you have no vision beyond it. But I destroy to build. I raise to clear the path for something greater. A city, a nation, a kingdom. They are born of war. And if I must be the hand that breaks the old to make way for the new, then so be it.
Oh, Bane, you do make me laugh. You sound so serious, so certain. And yet look at you, just another cog in the great wheel of control. You break, you build, you rule, you fall. It's so predictable, and that's why I'll always be the one laughing in the end. Because unlike you, I don't need a throne. I don't need an army. I don't need anything. Because when everything crumbles, when all your order collapses into dust, I'll be the only one still dancing.
You think yourself untouchable, unbound by consequence. But that is the lie you tell yourself to escape accountability. Even your so-called chaos has a pattern, Joker. It is the work of a man who seeks not freedom, but attention. You need the world to watch. You need them to laugh, to fear, to react. But true power does not ask for acknowledgement. It does not beg for an audience. I do not need the world to see what I do, nor do I require applause. My strength is not in spectacle. It is in inevitability. I do not entertain. I command.
Command? Oh, now that's hilarious. You sound like a dictator on his last legs, screaming, "Obey me," while the mob sharpens its pitchforks. You think I need people to watch? No, 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 Bane. I just make sure they can't look away. There's a difference. You give orders, I give them a choice. You break them down, and I make them see what they already are. I don't need statues, armies, or cities to be remembered. My name lingers in whispers, in nightmares, in the way people look over their shoulders when they hear laughter in the dark. That's power, Bane, not control. Influence.
Influence is a fickle thing. It is the tool of jesters and conmen, not kings. You may live in whispers, but whispers fade. Your chaos, your games, your mockery, it will all be forgotten. But my kind, we carve our names into the very bones of history. We do not live in the shadows of minds, we live in the structures of nations, in the remnants of what we have built and ruled. You play with fire, but I am the inferno that reshapes the land. Your kind flickers, mine endures.
You think history matters? That legacy is the goal? Well, let me let you in on a little secret. History is just a long list of bad ideas people were too scared to laugh at. And you, my muscled friend, are just another chapter in a book no one will read. You talk about endurance? What a joke. The world forgets kings, rulers, warlords. But a good punchline, that lasts forever.
Then let us see what endures, clown. You hide behind laughter, behind mockery, but when the storm comes, when the foundations crack and the walls collapse, we shall see who remains standing, the strong, or the ones who only pretend they are untouchable. You thrive on uncertainty because you fear a world that does not bend to your whims. But I have no such fear. I was forged in the storm, and when all is said and done, when the world lies broken and men look for a leader, they will not follow a joke. They will follow a conqueror.
You want people to follow you, to obey you, to kneel at your feet. But me? I don't need followers. I don't need a throne, an army, a legacy. I need nothing. Because I know the final joke, Bane. Nothing lasts. Not empires, not kings, not muscle-bound brutes who think they own the world. You talk about standing after the storm? There is no after, Bane. There's only the next storm.